My business acronym that I made from SSE is spend, save and earn, which is you've got to earn your money and save it, don't spend recklessly. So that's what I talk to a lot of deaf people about that. That's kind of my theory. Don't spend recklessly, save and earn your money, the money that you earn. So now on this slide, these are all the companies that I've run. I've been involved in some not-for-profit, some charitable enterprises and private companies. So this is over the last 22 years. So my very first business was Deaf Business Services Limited. But when I launched the business, I realised there was a real issue with the marketing. People were really confused about the aim of the business. I printed all my business cards, my flyers, I went out and started networking with hearing people, and they'd see the title of the business, Deaf Business Services Limited, and then they'd get really confused and they didn't really understand that it was a commercial venture. And I realised that actually, for hearing people to have the word deaf in the branding, it kind of is recognised as something that's associated with charities and not-for-profits. And I realised this is a massive error because I'm wanting to found and develop a commercial business. So I had to really rebrand my business to a wider audience. So that was my first real learning curve. And also, when I was young, I actually worked at Birmingham Airport. I worked in the food packaging part of the airport where we actually put the meals together. And at break time, I was talking to my manager because they had the business sort of structure, almost like the business family tree on the wall. And you could see the CEO at the top, and then all the way down, you could see these tiers of staff. And I remember asking my manager when I was 16, where's my role on this chart? And he went, I'm afraid you're right at the bottom. I said, right, where's your role? He said, I'm in the middle, I'm a middle manager. And I said, I'm right at the bottom, I'm the lowest of the low? My goodness. So I said, how do you get to be a CEO? And he said, well, that's to do with your intelligence, your street